I must thank you for inviting me to participate. You see, in the Constitution preamble, there is one word, dignity of individual, sure dignity of individual. This dignity was inserted in the preamble of the Constitution on the advice of Sri Tej Bahadur Sapru, who was then a leading advocate of India. Now, so far as the present matter is concerned, Sexual Harassment of Women, Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013, most popularly known as POSH Act, is an important legislation in order to prevent, prohibit and provide for redressal of sexual harassment of women. You see, this is an important issue because it affects the dignity of women. Sexual harassment is a facet of right to life guaranteed by Article 21 of the Constitution. So this act, you see, ensuring safety and dignity of women in the workplace, and it reflects our collective commitment to creating more equitable and respectful society. The background and genesis of the POSH Act enacted in response to the growing recognition of need to address sexual harassment at the workplace. In 1997, a case in Visakha and others versus state of Rajasthan, the case arose from a horrific gang rape of Banwari Devi, a social worker in Rajasthan, and highlighted the urgent need for legal provisions to protect women from sexual harassment at the workplace. POSH Act is a comprehensive in its scope and application. It mandates the prevention, prohibition, redressal of sexual harassment at the workplace. The Act provides a broad definition of sexual harassment, which includes any unwelcome act or behavior of a sexual nature. This encompasses physical contact and advances, a demand or request for sexual favors, making sexually colored remarks, showing pornography, and any other unwelcome physical, verbal, or non-verbal contact of sexual nature. One of the distinctive features of the POSH Act is the expansive definition of the workplace. It includes not only traditional office spaces and also extends to any place visited by the employee during the course of employment, including transportation, accommodation provided by the employer, and even virtual workplace. Constitution and Internal Committee. The Act mandates the establishment of an internal committee at every workplace with 10 or more employees. The committee is responsible for receiving and addressing complaints of sexual nature. It must include a presiding officer who is a woman employed at a senior level, at least 2 members from among the employees, and 1 external member from the NGO or association committed to the cause of women. Local committees, the workplace with fewer than 10 employees, or where the complaint is against the employer, the Act provides for constitution of local committee by the district officer. These committees ensure that even employees of a smaller establishment have access to redressal mechanism. Duties of employers. Employers are required to take protective measures to prevent sexual harassment. This includes organizing workshops and awareness programs, displaying notices about the penal consequences of sexual harassment, and providing assistance to the complaint of if they choose to file a police complaint. Then it also provides a redressal mechanism. The Act outlines a detailed procedure for filing complaints, conducting inquiries, and taking action. Complaints must be made in writing within 3 months of the incident, and the ICLC is required to complete the inquiry within 90 days. Based on the findings, the employer must act on the recommendations within 60 days. Now, since its enactment, the POSH Act has had a significant impact on the workplace across India. It has raised awareness about the issue of sexual harassment and has empowered women to speak up against inappropriate behavior. Many organizations have implemented robust policies and training programs to comply with the Act, fostering a safer and more inclusive work environment. However, the challenges remain despite the legal framework. Under-reporting of sexual harassment cases continues to be a concern, with fear of retaliation, stigma, and lack of awareness about the act are some of the factors that deter women from coming forward. Additionally, the effectiveness of internal committees varies across organizations, and there is a need for continuous monitoring and training to ensure they function effectively. Several landmark judgments have shaped the implementation and interpretation of the POSH Act. For example, Visakha and others state of Rajasthan 1997. This case laid down the foundation of the POSH Act by establishing guidelines for preventing sexual harassment at the workplace. In other case is Medha Kotwal Lake versus so-and-so 19 Union of India 2012. This case emphasized the need for effective implementation of the Visakha guidelines. And then Shanta Kumar, Council of Scientific and Industrial Research 2018, Delhi High Court clarified that not all physical forms of contact from a man towards a woman can be construed as sexual harassment. The intent and undertone of the act must be considered. AP Anil Rajgopal, State of Kerala, 2018, the Kerala High Court ruled that several statements with negative undertone alone cannot suffice as a complaint of sexual harassment. Judgment highlighted the importance of context and evaluating such complaints. Then other cases, Gaurav Jain versus Hindustan Latex Family so-and-so, 2015, Delhi High Court recognized that sexual harassment can also mean a hostile and oppressive work environment created by misuse of power and authority. This is a very wide definition. The POSH Act 2013 is a significant milestone in the journey towards gender equality in the workplace. It underscores the importance of creating safe and respectful environment for all employees free from threat of sexual harassment. As we move toward, it is imperative that we continue to raise awareness, strengthen implementation, and support those who come forward. Let us all pledge to uphold the principles of POSH Act and work toward a future where every woman can pursue her professional aspiration without fear of harassment. Together, we can create workplaces that are not only productive but also safe and inclusive for everyone. For this, I believe people must follow certain must adhere to the principles of morality and ethics. What is lacking, everything is happening because people are not quite conscious of their ethical value. You see, the entire existence is interconnected. We made distinction between man and woman, black and white, east and west, without creating problems. Equality must be established between all, and there must have this common respect for each other. So I hope your program will enhance this awareness, and ladies and women are as valuable for nation development as anybody else. I thank you very much. Thank you.